Hey, how you guys doing? Long time no see. So, I didn't know what to name this video, so I decided to call it Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Okay. And it's been a minute, y'all. It's been a couple of years, right? I've been hanging out in them TikTok streets, and I decided to come on back home for a minute, came to visit, you know what I'm saying? All right. Um, Happy past Libra season, and now we're in Scorpio season, y'all. We got a Mercury retrograde that's coming up too. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Hey, Candy, how are you? It's good to see you too. All right, so you did. Oh, thank you. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I've been hanging out in them TikTok streets. Man, I got addicted. So, but I'm starting to incorporate more readings over there. I had a little different approach over on TikTok where, I didn't just come out and tell people what I do, even though it started off as a business channel, but it is really not. But anyway, but it has my business name. Anyway, uh, yeah, I met quite a few interesting people, and it was a whole experience over there in Tickety Tackety Land. It still is. Um, I don't know. I think I just like the feature of going live and having people on a panel where you can actually have a conversation, you can play games, like if you have a deck of cards, Trivial Pursuit, whatever. But yeah. But yeah. I don't know how much it's going to change in the future, but I like it. But I had to come back over here and say hi to y'all. You do? Well, we need to follow each other. I'm the same name over on TikTok. Same name. 1214 Epiphany Place. And I do a lot of reaction videos. Like, so yeah. And a lot of the stuff that I post, oh, what is this jumping out at me? A lot of the stuff that I post, I just kind of think, yeah, it's either funny or, I like to repost other people's, videos and stuff. Kind of like, promote within. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Gail, how are you? Hey, Ari, how are you? How are y'all? Oh my gosh, it's been forever, right? I know y'all don't miss me shuffling for days. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I live in Florida now. I moved. Okay, one last one should do it. And this is no set sign. It's just whatever's going on in your life. If you're wondering if you made the right decision, that's what we're gonna go. That's what we're doing. I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing better. Actually, I just had gallbladder surgery, so I'm still a little sore. It's kind of hard to eat. Um, Nothing tastes good anymore. It's like, do I really have to eat food? Can I just take like multivitamins 3 times a day? Isn't that like a meal? I mean, when you think about it, it's already giving me the nutrients and stuff. Anyway, I got distracted, like asleep. All right, so we've got we have the high priestess, we have the three of hearts, we have the magician. Ooh, then we have the judgment card. Lord Jesus, what happened? Did somebody cheat on some? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, good gravy, y'all. Who had the relationship and left it for another relationship? Then left either the state, the city, maybe you left the city to move to the country. Excuse me. Very interesting. Let me just get them all laid out here. Mm. Well, according to this, it was a hard. I got the hiccups now. Sorry, y'all. According to this, whoever this pertains to, um, your overall energy is the tower. Wait, I had to walk off on that one. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Because once I explain what I see, then yeah. All right. So whoever is going through this right now, like you going through it, it's like the domino effect. It's one thing after another, after another, after another, and you really don't want to ask what's next, but you like, you know what? The heck with it. What's next? um, Whoever this is for, it's like you went through a really, really bad breakup or something, some type of horrific tragedy. Um, and I say it like that because whatever this was, it cut you deep to the core. It really did. Um, I want to say that you were blindly trusting someone who kind of presented themselves as being in the same situation as you, or you were able to connect with that person because of the situation that they're in, and either you've either been in that situation or you've helped somebody out, but you're familiar with it. Um, Showing this person, like the ropes and everything. Um, I want to say that for the most part, you're ignoring your intuition. I have the High Priestess, the Three of Hearts, the Magician trying to run around fix shit, and then we have the Judgment card. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of like a second chance. Okay, you get a do-over. Okay, you know what? It wasn't exactly what you wanted, but you're getting closer, getting closer. So you're not totally trying to give up just yet. Think a bit. So let's see here. Um, we've got the Seven of Swords. And you got the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. Baby, ain't no judgment, no judgment. All right, and you've got the Six of Swords. You have the Four of Wands. Now this is where it started getting trippy for me when I saw that. And then we got the Knight of Cups, the Empress card. Sorry, the Empress. She's all about production and getting things done and growth. You know, when you outgrow a situation, it's time to leave it. Don't babysit that. If you're not on the same page with somebody, you wasting your time at that point. Just kind of like go do your own thing. People grow apart. It's a part of the process. But some people don't know how to let go. Some people just kind of like a succubus and just suck you dry. Right? Okay, so you have the World card. Okay, once again, like I said, very interesting. The Four of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Cups. And guess what's next to the Queen of Cups? That Knight of Cups. Remember, I was telling you about that. But guess what? You also have the Three of Wands. So this is telling me that it's one of those love stories that people really want to experience because they see it on the big screen. It's like, oh, I'm just so touched. That warmed my heart, kind of thing. But it's your own, whatever, however you make it, you can make your relationship your own little personal fairy tale if that's what you want to do. But basically, you got out of a really, really bad situation, a really bad spot. Like this person, whoever, you were with, whoever was trying to monopolize your time, they constantly needed fixing. It's like one thing after another. It's like every time you turn around, they constantly help me, help me, help me, help me. It's like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't do this. Some people you may have just walked away from, didn't say anything. Others, you said your goodbye in a way that you say goodbye. They just haven't figured it out yet. But when they do, guess what? Um, I want to say that you kind of, you cut your losses. It's like, you know what? It is what it is. I just got to make sure that I don't get set up again. I feel as though this is like it's like one of those things where you're really not interested in somebody, but because they pursue you, I mean, before they weren't even cute, but now you're starting to grow on you a little bit. Now they kind of cute. And it's like, okay, well, the person is sweet. They're kind. Okay. Yeah, let's try it. When you really don't want to. That's what I'm kind of getting. Like somebody was not putting their all into the situation. They kind of more or less was trying to fake it till they made it. But you called them out on that. You did. You called them out on that because Basically, and you got a lot of swords here. So there's been a lot of well, you know what? I don't even say it's conversation. Whoever this is, you have been telling your partner or whoever the other person is, you've been telling them nonstop, I'm not happy. Um, how could you betray me like this? How could you do this? Just messing with you, all playing up in your face after picking in their nose. But anyway, it's like you grew from that situation. It's like whatever doesn't, and that's a stupid expression. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I don't know anybody who's come back to disprove it, so but you get what I'm saying though. It's like you went out, you took the initiative, you took the steps, and you basically told whomever, look, I'm not happy with this arrangement. This is not what I signed up for. You said that you were like this and you kind of showed it at first, but now when you're comfortable and you done took off your shoes and you walking around in my house in your socks, white socks, because you know my floors is clean and you just think that's it. No, no, a relationship is continuous, this continuous work. um and you're really not trusting this person. I mean, you can trust him as far as you can see him, but you're not really trusting him. This person is really selfish. I mean, look at that. He's drinking from his own cup. Didn't ask if you was thirsty, if you wanted something, even though you have a cup. But I mean, it's like, what's in the cup? You know what I'm saying? You got fish in your cup, so at least you'll be able to eat. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, or man, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. All right, so you've learned your lesson because with this, you stopped it before it even got started, before it even blew out of proportion because of the last situation that you were in. Constantly talking and explaining what you want to vibe with, what turns you on, what attracts you even more to your partner. It's like you're trying to tell this person all this stuff and it's falling on deaf ears, but it's okay because guess what, that's not who you're supposed to be with. That's not who you're supposed to be with. That was like a bench warmer. I call it how I see it. A bench warmer. Ooh, baby, look. Like, forget this. I'm out. Ain't doing this no more. Starting over. Hell you mean starting over? Then we have the Page of Cups. Um, Let me get one more card. 'Cause I have a yeah. So yeah, with the person that's coming in, I, I hate to say it like this, but he had a wonderful teacher, or she had a wonderful teacher. Whoever this person is, them, they, he, she, them. Uh, I'm telling you, it's like the time was never right for the two of you to like get together or even talk. This could be some type of maybe a work relationship, or this could be someone who comes in from uh out of town to work. Maybe they don't live in the same city that they work in. Or it's somewhere that they frequent a lot because they have maybe a business there or contacts or something. But this person, they pretty much they allow you to talk. You know how that goes. You let a person talk long enough, they tell you what you want to know. You ain't even got to ask a question. You just got to sit there and don't say. You know how to do that. But yeah. But yeah, your shifts is coming in. This whole situation, whatever this really rough situation that you went through, you don't have to worry about that anymore. It's not going to happen. So if the person cheated on you, lied to you, humiliated you, made you feel less than, degraded you, um, you don't have to worry about that anymore. It's like now you're really kind of tied into your intuition because the more that you trust it, the more reliable it becomes, the more precise it is. So you definitely want to keep that and keep working on that. But for the most part, it's like you're kind of going through the motions right now, which is fine. There is someone who's interested, but the timing just isn't right. So, with that being said, you'll know when the time is right. You'll know. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up, Raymond? How are you? Hey, Evangel, how are you? Akima. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little, reading right there. I am going over to the tickety tockety. and get a little comfortable and do some readings over there. So there I do kind of like, if you want a quick read or whatever, we can do that. Cash App is $ Epiphany 1214. I definitely will have that in print because some people cannot spell it. And I don't want you sending any gifts to the wrong person because that would just be wrong. Right for them, but wrong for us. All right. Okay, so hopefully I'll be back and bring you guys more content. I'm gonna try and switch it up a little bit. I've been thinking about a couple of ideas that I want to try out. So, especially, living in Florida now. The sun is always shining, the sun is always out, and yeah, it was a good thing. It was a good move. All right, you guys, you take care. And if nobody's told you today, you are loved. Bye.